Hey, what's up everybody? It's your boy Trey, back with another video here. Got the title, as you see here, I got two different clips. Well, as you don't see really. I got the clips that's related to the title and another clip that happened in within the last week or two of a lady throwing hot coffee on a McDonald's worker. Yeah, we're gonna get into that one. We're gonna cover that one first and then the title clips. So let's get to it.
It automatically will make over you after touching it automatically. You got charged for coffee, but sandwiches are going to be refunded. Ma'am, I read that and you're not listening. I'm listening. No, you got to say you're listening. And we're going to exchange that with the food. Ma'am, she said perfect and apologize to somebody for being here over an hour. That's what you do. Yeah, we're going to
And y'all see that before the next clip that explains everything here, she's getting mad because she got an online order. I think the only thing she got with the online order was the coffee, but she wasn't happy with that because she was forced to wait an hour. When in the morning, I know how busy McDonald's could get. When I used to go in there, I know how busy it could get. She thinks she's entitled because she didn't get her way, because she was trying to, since wait for hours, she was trying to exchange the coffee for some other food, thinking she gonna get some free food out of it. And she already got the refund for it. Yeah, she got the refund for it and still get the coffee. And she still didn't get her way. Decided to throw very hot, probably boiling coffee on this lady, which is assault. And I could say deadly intent, but I don't know if that's, I think that is an actual crime. But still, yeah, the next clip probably gonna explain it a bit more, maybe.
You hear me? You're under arrest. They have now identified the woman who threw scalding hot coffee at a McDonald's worker and why this whole thing happened. The woman was identified as Kashara Brown. This happened at a McDonald's in Michigan after she was seen going inside raging that she waited more than an hour for her online order and demanded a refund. She was heard screaming, going back and forth with the manager, calling her a liar before things got really out of control. The manager said, "You've got your coffee, that's all you were charged for," and even gave her the refund but said it would take up to 48 hours. But as the worker turned to walk away, Kashara tore off the lid of the large cup that she was just served, leaned over the counter, and threw it on the worker's back. She said, "F you, catch that hot coffee," and you can hear the manager screaming in pain as Kashara immediately flees. Thankfully, the worker only suffered minor injuries, and a warrant has since been issued for Brown's arrest because within minutes of the video being posted, police were able to identify her. Authorities said they knew exactly where she lives, but when they got there, Kashara was nowhere to be found.
I mean, she ran. I mean, she most likely either ran or I don't know. But she's gonna get caught eventually if she haven't. I probably need to check the news round, whatever, to see if she probably got caught. Cause Fox 4, I forgot. I looked up Fox 4. I have found something recently about Fox 4. It's from Fox 4. So, but anyway, yeah, you don't think you're gonna get away with that. I don't understand why some of us is so entitled, thinking nothing's gonna happen to us for the actions we do. Especially you acting like a little kid because you didn't get your way and throw hot coffee on someone. You know that is assault, right? That is straight up assault. And you better hope they don't get upgraded to aggravated assault, because it can happen. Acting like a little child. I understand y'all mad because you had to wait an hour, but you got no right to do that. None whatsoever. Just something like this just make us look stupid. It's like we are so quick to go straight to violence when things don't go our way. But anyway, we're gonna go to the title clip, and things like this kind of ticks me off when it comes to like this next one here.
Y'all, so I just ran across a post about a 12-year-old boy who got out of school and came home to an empty apartment. Come to find out, his mama and her boyfriend done moved and left him. He goes over to the neighbor house to let them know what's going on. The neighbors in disbelief, so they got to go over and see for themselves. Lo and behold, the apartment really was empty, so the neighbor called the police. The police called the boy mama and she tell them like, "Yeah, we moved. The uncle's supposed to be getting them." Whole time the little boy like, "Yeah, they told me they was moving, but I thought I was going with them." He ain't know nothing about the uncle supposed to be picking him up. So the police like, "Well, give me the uncle number." She didn't want to give the uncle number, but they end up getting it some type of way. They finally got in touch with the uncle. This is his first time hearing about any of this. He don't know what the fuck going on. So now they call the mama back trying to get clarification on what's going on. The boyfriend takes the phone and is like, "Yeah, I can't keep taking care of him and I just don't want to deal with him," and shit like that. And that's some cold-blooded shit, because I know a bitch ain't let nobody play in her child face like that. Like, y'all hoes are weird. But currently, both the mother and the boyfriend are arrested. And I pray that every check written to post that bail bounces. Like, bitch, may you be banished to the deepest depths of hell and have to wipe your ass with a thorn bush for eternity. You slow bubble brain bitches have no fucking shame. And any man that'll deal with a woman that abandons her kids is just as trifling and vice fucking versa. Then these will be the same parents when the kids get grown. Oh, they don't respect me. They don't want nothing to do with me. You only get one mama. Yeah, okay, bye, bitch. Send that hoe to a nursing home and let them pinch and beat on her ass for the rest of her life. Fuck her.
Wow. Despite the explicits that she mentioned, but she is right. It be the women like this. Especially with guys that are tied to them. I'm gonna say everything I want to say after this next clip. The next clip did come from the news. I'll say everything I need to say after that.
A mother and her boyfriend are facing charges after
And this is what she looks like.
emptying out their apartment, moving out before her 12-year-old son came back from school. On October 17th, police was called to an apartment complex where a 12-year-old boy was reported abandoned. The police asked the young boy what happened. He said he left school, got back to his apartment, opened the door, and it was empty. His mom, Erica Sanders, and her boyfriend, Kevin Adams, had moved out. The neighbor told police that the couple had a history of kicking the 12-year-old boy out the house. So this right here was no surprise. The police got in contact with Erica. She said his uncle was supposed to pick him up from school. So the police asked for the uncle information. She couldn't provide that. Child Protective Services got involved. They called Erica and Kevin to see what's their new address. They didn't want to give that up too. So they searched up utility records, tracked down the couple, and arrested them. The 12-year-old boy is currently staying with his uncle as we speak. They were charged with abandoning and endangering the child without the intent to return. See, what stood out to me is that the neighbor says that his mom and her boyfriend have a history of kicking out the 12-year-old boy. They always kick him out the house. He's 12 years old. If you know you don't want your son, there's resources out here that can help raise your son. Currently, he's staying with his uncle, so clearly his uncle is somebody that's responsible. Looking at their pictures, you can tell that they're not mentally there. They don't need to be raising no child. But what y'all think about this story?
What I'm gonna say is, what I think about this, yes, the uncle did step up, come get his nephew like a responsible family member would. But the thing is, there's another thing that's missing from here. Where's the actual father? Where's the actual father to the boy? There was no mention that the father could have got him. Maybe. Unless either that father was in jail, or he's maybe a complete deadbeat, or this is another option that actually gets used. She didn't want the father to be involved because she probably is collecting child support and government assistance. Because there's a lot of deadbeat moms out there that a lot of people don't want to admit. Just like that video about the lady that abandoned her kids for 3 years that I did video of, 3 or 4 months ago. This is something similar, but at least this time, this involves another man, a stepfather, who ain't no good. Neither one of them. People like this don't deserve to have kids. And they had a history of kicking out the 12-year-old boy. The signs are there. Instead of doing that, give the boy to a family, like the family member did get him. But give the boy to the father if the father wants him. And in most cases, the father wants their kids. But they get used and alienated by the mother of those kids all the time. Somebody's going to try to fight me on this about this. But it is true. Most fathers want their kids. Unless it's a guy who really didn't want to be in the picture, I can completely understand. But that's usually few and far out. But most, particularly black fathers, want to be in their kids' lives. I guarantee she was holding her son ransom from him. See, it be these that irks me, that triggers me. All for what? And then not to mention, they still say something this guy that got tired, take care of him. You should know what you signed up for. She was a single mother. You should know what you signed up for. And this is not true for all single mothers, but it is true for more than half. I'm gonna say that more than half. Single mothers ain't really looking for love. A good number of them are looking for help. They really are. And this situation only proves it. She was looking for help, not for love on this one. But yet, she also still followed him around. Still stuck with him, banging the child for him. So I guess it was kind of a bit of both to some degree. But I'm not going to keep extending this video any longer than it should be. Because I did have a lot more to say. And it was going to be a bit explicit feel. And I'm not going to do that. But anyway, that is it for me. If you made it this far, Go ahead, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Please leave a comment, tell me what you think about either of these situations that you saw here. Share to anybody who like videos like these, and hit that notification bell for all future uploads. And also, if you see the hype button, please go ahead and hit it. Helps my videos get on the algorithm a little bit more. But anyway, I catch y'all on the flip side. Y'all have a good one, and peace.